her neck so that it doesn't just like stop. Should have done. And notice how her foundation is like a slightly darker color than her skin, makes them look a little less pasty in March. And I would even put some on, close your mouth, a little bit on their lips because it'll help the lipstick stay on too. All right. So once you're done with the foundation, start with the white. You can use any brush for the white, doesn't really make a difference. Whatever you do, don't just like go on and like do that because it'll powder everywhere. I would dab it more to start to make it darker. The white goes depending on where your daughter's eyebrows are. Some of your daughters have eyebrows that are lower, so they have a smaller eyelid. But I would go pretty much all the way to the top. It just makes their eyes look brighter on the stage. And it goes all the way to the end of their eyebrow, down to the corner of their eye. So don't go past that. Like, don't start taking it downwards. And put a lot. It's not what you would wear, well, moms, it's not what you would wear going out. It's way heavier than that because it needs to last hours and it needs to be seen from the stage, so. The best brush to use is one of these slant brushes. Slant brush. What you want to do is start from the bottom corner of the eye in here, on the inside, and just lightly dab it to make kind of the shape that you're going to end up doing afterwards. Very lightly so that if you do mess up, it's very easy to just put white over it. It goes out towards the corner of your eye and the eyebrow, like in between where that line was, where it ends, and then it goes back down towards the corner of their eye. Then make them open their eye so that you can see if it's going to be high enough. If it's not, you can go a little bit higher. So I'm going to go a little bit higher. Slightly above so that when they open their eye, you can still see that brown. After you have your shape and you're happy with it, you're just going to literally color it in. So guys, I'm just listening to you guys here. Depending on your child's eyebrows and eye, if their eyebrows are more round and they go down slightly, there'll be less of a cat look, I guess. But whatever you do, don't make it just go, don't finish it down. Finish it slightly up because it makes their eyes, when you do it, like if you go like this and keep it going downwards, it makes their eyes look like droopier, like droopy on the stage. So always slant it up slightly, yes, a little bit. It should always be like going up kind of from their corner of their eye to their eyebrow. Do you see how it's like all in one line there? Pull their eye from the side, make sure their eye is closed. If they are doing this and scrunching their eyes and shaking, just yell at them until they stop. Or liquid eyeliner is directly above their eyelashes. There shouldn't be a gap between their eyelash and where you put the liner. Best thing to do is rest your pinky finger on their face. It'll make your hand a whole lot more steady. Okay, don't open, okay? Liquid eyeliner is liquid, so make sure they do not open their eyes because it takes a few seconds to dry. The blush goes directly on their cheekbone. It does not go down here on their cheeks. For those of you that don't wear blush regularly, doesn't go down here like those dolls that you see. It's right underneath on their cheekbones over here. Don't be shy with blush, but don't go overboard either. It just helps them give a little bit more color, especially because it's March and everyone's really white right now, unless you illegally went away during March break. And I always put a little bit over here as well to just help them. It just makes their faces a little more lively looking. And I always go on their nose and their chin and their head. When you do your eyeliner on the bottom, liquid on the bottom first, underneath the lashes, and then after that, then you're going to put waterline with the pencil. Petites are doing everything this year. Okay, lashes too, yes. Okay, look up. Best thing to do is hold their eyelid down. It just helps with the tickle that makes their eyes water. If they tell you that it hurts, they're lying. It just tickles. You need to try and do it in one line so that you don't have to keep going. Don't move. Next step is pencil eyeliner. You're gonna do the same thing, except this time you're gonna push their eyelid in a little bit. The more you push it in, you're not hurting them. You literally color in whatever gap there was from their waterline down to the liquid eyeliner. The reason you can't use liquid in the waterline is because it'll just go, well, the second they blink, it'll disappear. If you need to cut the eyelashes a little bit to fit their eyes, cut it from the outside rather than the inside so that you're cutting off the longer part and not the shorter part, okay? Best thing to do, I think, you guys might have another way. Put glue on your hand in a little bit of a line, and then you can literally just drag the eyelash through it. Make sure you get glue on all parts of it. And then make sure both corners have. Don't put it on immediately because it's just gonna come back off. You need to let it get a little stickier. So it goes from one corner, it goes at the very bottom of where you did that black liquid eyeliner. And once it's on, push it up into their eyelids. Make sure you push the corners in because that's usually the first part to come off. I'm done. Open. And then once you tell them to open, if a little bit of glue gets on their bottom, just hold their bottom eyelid down while they open and it'll quickly unstick. These are nice ones. Okay, open.
My eye's just gonna shut at this time in the morning.
Okay, so after you do that, let it dry a little. The glue will dry clear, so after a few minutes, it'll be completely clear. Lightly, don't make the line any thicker. Just go over all the glue and where you put the lashes. Lip liner first. Everyone except the petites are wearing the same color. Petites, they're a little bit lighter. So this is the burgundy lip liner with the Studded Kiss lipstick, okay? So this isn't the petite color. This is the senior, everyone else but the petites.
What do you want?
Go, yeah. Don't go too dark when you put it on at first in case you mess up. If you make their lips slightly bigger than they are, it's not the end of the world. Just don't go smaller. So with me, I'm on video, I won't say it. Once you finish coloring it in, once you finish lining it, color it in. It makes a really big difference if you don't color it in, the lipstick looks different. So make sure you color it in. It makes the lipstick a little bit darker and it helps it to stay. Close your lips. Okay. Top, same thing. Take it like this. Color in the top as well. Okay. And then last but not least, lipstick. Oh, sorry. Open your mouth a little wider. Yeah, there you go. Lipstick's my worst.
This is great.
You are moving.
Sorry.